Men are being encouraged to normalise talking about their emotions with a special month dedicated to their well-being. In New Zealand, this week puts the men in mental health, with 7 days dedicated to shifting culture and mindsets on the issue that plagues the male population. 1 in 8 men will experience serious depression during their lifetime. Men are also 3 times more likely to commit suicide than women. They're also less likely to ask for help when they really need it. Alicia Foon has more.
Dietrich Suakai grew up in spaces where men hardly talked about their emotions, but it was during his time working in youth and community development where he discovered how crucial it was for people to acknowledge and prioritise their mental health, especially men.
I think there's this idea that for some reason our mental health and our emotional health are 2 different compartments, but actually they're 2 in the same. And I think the more that men become more comfortable talking about how they're feeling and actually starting off with acknowledging and recognising what they're feeling, then, that puts us in a better place to actually have more meaningful and robust discussions.
Suakai found an outlet almost a decade ago, which kicked off his own mental health journey.
I actually got into a thing called spoken word poetry around 2010, 2011. For me, that was the doorway into beginning to explore my emotions and how I feel about things.
Events have been set up across New Zealand in the hopes other men will also embark on their own journey of healing and learning to express their emotions. Pasifika Medical Association alongside Pasifika are leading some of these events in Auckland and Christchurch. PMA Chief Executive Debbie Sorensen says it's about creating safe spaces for men to open up.
We thought this was a fantastic opportunity for Pacific men to come together. This is the 2nd year that they have actually run this event, and it's great to see them doing it themselves in the way that they know that works. The golf event is one. They've got a quiz evening, they've got walking group, they have talks with psychiatrists, health coaches, counsellors, just a variety of events, all of which will suit someone somewhere.
Expressing and talking about feelings or even asking for help is something Tongan GP Dr. Francis Katoa wants to be normalised.
Pacific mental health for men, they do experience worse health outcomes, and our clinic is trying to address this by providing a culturally specific service.
He hopes this week inspires men to take action.
Pacific men, they're the strong, hard-working type. In Pacific culture, there's the cultural and religious explanations for mental health. And I think this is at times a barrier for our men seeking help.
He says there's no shame in seeking support through a GP or counselling, something Suakai has found to be transformative. But there are other options.
If counselling is outside of one's budget or not too confident in talking to someone in that way, then fortunately you've got other avenues like Inner Boy, which is a really great free app that people can access, where it sort of talks through the journey of one's inner world and how to talk and process that stuff.
He says being real about his feelings has been a game changer for his relationships.
There's nothing better than being able to test the strength of a relationship or a friendship than being able to really allow that person into your inner world and begin to share how you're actually feeling about something. And man, how incredible would it be if you didn't need to do that under the influence of anything? That you didn't need to wait until you got intoxicated or what have you to begin to feel courageous enough to tell the people that you care about how you're feeling about a thing.
If you are in Aotearoa and you or anyone you know needs support, you can free text or call 1737. Or for men looking for free counselling, go to innerboy.nz.